Good morning. I just wanted to talk about a topic today of stress. And what is stress? What is your definition of stress? What is it that causes you stress? And so often there's things that we think that cause us stress that really aren't stress. That's something that I have grown to understand. Having had a business of my own, worked out of my house, and I did that for my children. And so often we think that our kids are our stress. I'm reminded of that this morning as I have my granddaughter with me who's been pretty quiet and playing by herself, so I thought I could quick do this. But in life, there's things that we bring on that we call stress that really aren't stress. It's what we do with what happens. You know, I've heard so many times lately that we all have fallbacks. We all have things that happen that are stressful to us, that bring us down. And the question is, how fast do you get up from those things? How big of a thing do you make it to be? Because so often that's what we do, is we make a huge thing out of something that really is nothing. And as I was thinking this morning about the topic of stress, and I was thinking about when I was raising my kids. And I had 4 kids, and the youngest one was a baby. So I had 3 older ones, okay? But oftentimes I would have my sister's 3. So I'd have 6, 7 kids a lot. 6 kids for a long time, and then I had my baby. And what I realized through that period was the difference that supplementation made for me. I'll never forget this, and I have no idea what caused it. But all 6 of the kids were playing in the dining room, and that's where we had the changing table for the baby. And I was changing a diaper, and the kids were under the table doing whatever kids do, normal stuff, right? And everything was always easy going. Anyways, I had not taken my stuff that morning. I had not taken my supplements. And those kids were doing something, and I turned around, and I hollered at them. And I'll never, ever forget this. They all came out from under the table and they just looked at me and their eyes got big. Like, what in the world is wrong with Mom or Aunt Nina? My stomach was in knots. And I knew then that, what's going on? And I remembered at that exact point that I had forgotten to go and take my supplements. So I went in the kitchen and I took them, and I could just feel those knots in my stomach undoing. But here I allowed something that was total innocence, because kids play, kids make noise. And I allowed that to just really, really upset me and get me to a point that they wondered, who is this lady? Okay? So that's why I'm telling you that there's so many times that we dwell on stuff that really is not worth making an issue out of. And we understand that there is a joy to motherhood. There's a joy to being a grandma. I don't get this little one very often. I've got 9 grandkids, but this is the first time I had her at 5:45 in the morning. And Mom was gone for a little while, and she started crying, so I went and got her, and I took her in bed with me and cuddled with her, and she never really did go back to sleep until I brought her out here on the couch for a while. But I just want to say, enjoy the time in your life where it's meant to be enjoyed. Come and say hi. Can you say hi? This is a precious little bundle that I have today. Isn't she cute? Yes, a bundle of joy. And I'm just saying to moms, enjoy that time. Enjoy that time with your children. Make it a special time. And you know what's awesome with what we do is that you can build an amazing income and an amazing lifestyle at the same time of raising your beautiful children. Those kids need your love. That's the number one thing that they need, is your love. And I think that so often we feel that we have to do everything, run around like crazy, go do this, go do that. When I think about the lifestyle of so many mothers, that they get up in the morning, they bring their kids to a daycare, and then they work all day, and then they go and pick up their kids. They run and grab groceries and grab a fast food dinner because they're tired and they don't feel like doing it. They get home, they eat supper, maybe do a couple of things, and then off they go back to bed again. And they start that again, and it's a vicious, vicious cycle over and over and over. So if that is something that you would like to change in your life, please reach out to me, because I have built my business around my children. I've traveled the world with my children, and they all got to do that with their mom, and they had an amazing life and built lots of memories. And I think as a result of that today, that's why my children are all so close. And they love each other. Did they ever argue? Did they ever fight? Oh, absolutely. That's part of life. But one of the supplements that I think is phenomenal, and I don't know if this comes out backwards when I do it this way, or if I have to flip it around, but our stress relief. Shakti has a product that's called Stress Relief that within 5 minutes you can feel the difference of how it works in your body. So that's my little 2 bits on stress for today. So enjoy your day, love every minute of it, and love those kids if you have them.